The Senate has 6 times failed to agree on a revenue-sharing formula, plunging counties in a near financial crisis. The House reconvenes for the 7th time tomorrow to deliberate on a formula proposed by the Finance Committee chaired by Kirinyaga Senator Charles Kibiru. On the eve of that sitting, National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Yatani convened a virtual meeting that was attended by Senate Speaker Ken Lusaka, the Majority Leadership and Council of Governors, to find ways of easing the county government's financial strain. The national pass keeper agreeing to release up to 29 billion shillings that was not disbursed in the last financial year to enable counties deal with urgent expenses such as June salaries, operational costs, and purchase of medical consumables as the country battles the COVID-19 pandemic.
That should this stalemate continue for a long time, we can have a very serious challenge to the counties.
But there was no resolution on a proposal to release to counties 50% of their share in the 2020-2021 budget based on last financial year's allocation. The Commission on Revenue Allocation (CRA) recommending that route should the stalemate in the Senate persist.
And last year, if you recall, the court pronounced itself on this matter, that if there is no County Allocation of Revenue Act, counties can access 50% of the previous year allocation. So there is no vacuum in law. The Commission remains available to provide any technical input to the ongoing negotiations in the Senate.
Intense lobbying is on, with the 2 opposing camps in the Senate working to keep their numbers intact and raid each other's territory ahead of the crucial vote tomorrow. On the order paper is an amendment to the Finance Committee's formula by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja that seeks to use allocation to each county in the last financial year as a baseline for present and future share of the county share, and any increased resources be subject to a new formula. Sakaja was a subject of day-long vilification online for opposing a formula that would have allocated Nairobi and 27 counties more resources, while 19 counties would have their share reduced.
And I want to tell senators, please vote with your conscience. I want to assure members that this vote is not a vote against the government, because I support this government. And I can tell you in his heart of hearts, the president supports devolution, and the president will never push an agenda that pits one part of Kenya against the other.
The irony, Mr. Speaker, is that what you call losers were actually winners. What you call winners were actually losers. This is where we come together and say, how do we help those who have been low to come up, and those who have been extremely high to give up something? That would be the formula that would divide the revenue, Speaker.
Leaders from the pastoralist communities terming the Finance Committee's proposed formula a path to further marginalization.
Wazee wetu zamani walikuwa wanasema tuachane na Kenya, na vile sasa inakuwa ama vile tunaona tutawachana na Kenya, sisi tutarudi vile wazee walikuwa wamesema NFD. Northern part of Kenya will be free from Kenya. We will leave Kenyans to Kenyans.
Kama wanataka kujua namba yetu, waende wafanye hesabu. Tunataka watu waende wahesabiwe physically sasa, one by one, mali wako.
Tharaka Nithi Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki, who backs the Sakaja proposal, urged the House to shoot down the committee formula, terming it discriminative. Leaders from the populous counties have, however, defended the formula, insisting it would address past injustices in sharing the county funds.
Why are you messing up by misleading people? Nobody is losing.
Nobody should lose.
And nobody should lose.
It is high time we realized the usage of the money is more important than thinking that pumping and pumping more money, it is the solution to poverty. No. You can be poor with 10 billion or with 1 billion if you are mismanaging.
Francis Gachuri, Citizen TV.